What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking on Super JANEMBA's Super Easy A fight here. So real quick, we'll take a look at the battle info. Looks like the effective category we want to be using is Fusion, which does make perfect sense. Obviously, they're going to want to have us using the STR Super Gogeta here, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. So let's take a look at the missions real quick. So as per usual, we got to clear this with 3 Extreme Z Awakened characters, and then it also wants us to use 3 Joined Forces category members, and then we've got to beat it under 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the team that I put together here. There was a slightly better version of this team that I would have liked to run. It would have been cool to do, like, you know, just have, like, the Gogeta up as our leader for, like, movie heroes, and then we could have had a friend Gogeta, which would be good, because then they have type advantage and stuff, right? But keeping in mind that this is, you know, a Super Easy A, all of our Easy Aid characters are going to have a bigger buff. So that's going to be the Tech Gogetas, the Physical Gogeta, and the STR Gogeta. I guess I mean the physical Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Gogeta, right? Not the straight-up physical Gogeta. So yeah, half the units on this team here are not yet Easy Aid. So that's going to hurt us a little bit as far as time is concerned, for getting that time mission done. But I think usually, like, the best way to go about these Super Easy A stages here is to try and bulk up your team with, like, new Dokkan Fest headliners and things like that, just to keep yourself protected defensively so that you don't end up wasting 25 stamina accidentally getting KO'd in one of these stages. And then once you have, you know, a rough idea of, like, how difficult the stage actually is going to be, then you can tune down your team a little bit, take off a couple of the Dokkan Fest, you know, like brand new Dokkan Fest LRs or whatever, and then put on some older units that are Easy Aid, just because Easy Aid units, while they all still have the same defensive capabilities throughout the fight, the Easy Aid characters, I believe, are going to be providing a lot more damage for you, which is going to help you get through, you know, in whatever, like, time-cleared mission you need to do. So usually that's the way I do it. Oh no, the cord! Oh my goodness, we're not doing this again today. Please, 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 no. There we go. Okay. Didn't miss out on much. Still just doing additional attacks here. But yeah, that's usually the way that I like to do it. Sometimes you get lucky, and then even with the first build of the team, we do end up getting the time clear. That is what ended up happening on the last run when we were facing off against Gogeta. So hopefully we could see the same thing happen here, but if not, then it's no big deal. Like I said, like, half of our team is not Easy Aid, so we might end up having to come in here and build a different team afterward. It was kind of awkward because I needed to put 3 Joined Forces units on there, right? So if I were picking any Joined Forces units that are both Easy Aid and on movie heroes, then, or not movie heroes, but Fusion, then that was definitely going to prove to be a difficult task, right? So yeah, I definitely think it goes without saying we'll be able to get more movie heroes units on here next time. Okay, so this right here is going to be the actual first use of my my STR Super Easy Aid Gogeta here. He's got all of his links active currently, linked up next to the other Gogeta there, and then he was able to select, what was that, 3 or 4 Rainbow Key Spheres, so 17 million attack stat, definitely not bad. Yeah, this guy is our ace in the hole for sure. He's going to be doing more damage than anyone else. That makes perfect sense. I put out a little PSA in the last video I made, which was, you know, for the STR Gogeta Super Easy A, and I was pointing out in that video that using, you know, it's a good strat to whichever team you think you're going to struggle with more, as far as which Easy A event you're going to struggle with more between this dual Dokkan Fest Super Easy A, just do the other one first, because you can use both of the characters, like, on each other's Super Easy A's. They're actually very solid characters for each, so yeah, I was looking at this side and decided that, like, I was going to struggle more here than on the other side with, like, Planetary Destruction and movie bosses and stuff, because you have all those strong, like, Brolys and other JANEMBAs and stuff. So I didn't really think it that necessary to use them, but I definitely wanted to use the Super Gogeta here, right? So we did the other one first, and I was correct, because, like, he is by far doing the most damage so far. But yeah, likely we'll end up completely switching up the build. We'll have a new leader and everything. I might even attempt to do, like, a full team of Easy Aid units. I guess that was what I ended up doing on the last stage after we beat it. I just switched to a team of full Easy Aid units, including the leader as well, just to make sure that it would go a little bit quicker for us while we're grinding out, you know, the rest of the medals that we need to get. Because unfortunate as it is, we have to, you know, the way that, like, Super Easy A's are set up, you have to grind them a lot, even once you finish all the missions, which I think is kind of annoying. I get that their mission there is that I think you only have to clear it, you get, what, 18... or what is it, like, it's either 15 or 18 medals from the missions. I think it's, I want to say it's 15 medals from the missions, and then you'll get the 3 medals from your first, like, run cleared. So then that would be 18 overall, but then you still have to get 21, 24, 26, 28, so 4. So you have to run the event 5 times. If you do the event 5 times and then do all the missions, then you get the enough medals. You get the 30 medals you need to Super Easy A the character. Which I guess makes sense, because that's the way they've always had Easy A set up, is like run the event over and over and over again until you earn all the medals you need, and then you can Easy A the character. It's just weird because it's not counting up like stages and getting you through stage 5 or whatever. You're just doing the same stage over and over again. Also, a big difference with this is that it costs 25 stamina instead of being free to do every stage, right? So assuming you're actually winning every time, then that's 125 stamina spent. And if you are in a case like what I've run into on my JP account a couple of times, is if you don't have good enough units, you know, to be able to, like, satisfy all the clear conditions, especially, like, the time condition is the biggest thing, then you might not even end up getting those extra medals from the time clear mission, and then you have to run the event even more times in order to get all the medals you need, right? So yeah, that is probably the biggest downside of Super Easy A's. Wow, we did end up getting the time clear, though, even with that team. Awesome. Alright, good stuff. So yeah, to go ahead and finish up here, we'll take a look at JANEMBA's kit real quick, break it down, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, so we've got JANEMBA's passive pulled up here, post Super Easy A. So now I am very, very excited about this card. This card is going to be quite interesting, honestly. Okay, so he has the high chance of evading and straight up guard, just always, which is really, really good. And then before attacking, he's getting the extra 20% dodge, and then when he is the first or third to obtain key spheres in a turn, his chance of evading enemies' attack is going to go up 20% again. So, yeah, this is definitely like a full dodge unit. He's going to have 90% dodge in slot 1. That is basically all that you even need to know about him, right? But then on top of that, he's got all of this stacking defense throughout his kit. So many, like, different places that he's proccing defense. And then one place that's really, really important to talk about is right here. For every attack received or evaded, he's getting the additional attack. That's going to be very, very clutch. It's always nice when they have that kind of ability, where regardless of whether they take the hit or dodge the hit, they are still getting the buff. They're starting to set up units more and more like this nowadays, which I think is really, really beneficial. But yeah, there's going to be so much dodge going on here. And unfortunately, I have this guy built differently, right? Because I obviously got him a long time ago when the hidden potential system was brand new. So obviously, like, full dodge builds weren't really the meta back then. So I unfortunately have basically a full crit build on this guy. So yeah, I might end up going and switching that to be a full dodge build. I think that that's probably going to be the most beneficial for him. But yeah, I am very, very excited to use this guy. And it's possible that physical JANEMBA will finally be outclassed and there's going to be a better JANEMBA in the game, right? Physical JANEMBA has been leading the row of JANEMBA cards since he released, and I think that the tides may have finally turned. We'll have to wait and see as I use this guy in a couple of events, but I'm thinking he's going to be the new #1 JANEMBA in the game. So I am very, very excited to use this card. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this Super Easy A. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.